aka Nostradamus. I am the Bommus. How you doing? We're gonna start doing some afternoon streams. I am excited. The market is a bumping. You know what they say, if that market's a rocking, don't come a knocking. Hit them likes, like, subscribe, bell button, go, 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 go. I love you, Ivan on Tech. All right. Today I went down a rabbit hole, went and got me some Theta. Man, talk about an adventure, but I'm gonna have to get a bigger bag in Theta, man. That was a lot of fun. I'll quickly go over how I did that. Post a link out there if you guys don't know much about Theta. You might want to look into it. See if I can pull up the old webpage on Theta. Where we go? Theta. Let's pull up. Oh yeah, real quick. I was looking at my Coinbase account. As you can see, this is my portfolio reveal. I got a big banging account. What do y'all think? A lot of numbers there, a lot of big numbers. Man, V-Chain 40.046. I bought that. Should have bought more. I was wanting to buy more. I have added more to my Binance account. I am looking to buy more. Kind of running out of money. It's been a good year, but I am looking to buy some more. I don't know what I want to buy, guys. What should I buy? More Cardano? You know, we love Cardano around here. Anyway, let's pull up. I got Theta. Let's go over to our desktop real quick. Actually, we can take a little quick look at the markets. The markets are kind of boring today. You can see I am up in all my accounts a little bit. This morning, I do live stream every day, 6:25 a.m. PST, 5 minutes before the market open. We talk stocks, we talk options, we talk futures, and we talk crypto. I've been down the crypto rabbit hole lately, and I have invested heavily in that. I do want to start streaming in the afternoon too, start building an audience, just hang out with you. It's mostly about talking to you guys. It's not about anything special. We're going to just see where the wind takes us. Talk about news, talk about markets, talk about tweets, talk about coins, talk about stocks. Whatever you all want to talk about today. If you may or may not know, if you're new to the channel, I am invested heavily into Tesla. I have 100 shares of Tesla in my big account. I have 100 shares of Tesla in my IRA. And trading Tesla options has made me quite a bit of money in my small account. This small account's currently sitting at a little over $7,000. I started this in October of 2020. Started it with $2,500. I put $250 in it a month. I've dollar cost averaged into it. Done really well. It's up over 100% in about 4 months. I mean, you can't complain. This is the account I'm kind of having the most fun with, as my big account did have a lot more going on into it. But I moved a lot of that money out and I put it in crypto, and we'll pull up my crypto spreadsheet here in a bit and it'll show you my crypto portfolio. It's all about being transparent over here. If I talk about something, I'm in it. I love it. So feel free to ask me any questions you want, whether it comes to stocks, options, futures, crypto. I'm really excited for the future of crypto. I cannot wait until it's easier for me to even trade the derivatives market in crypto, but just because, like in stocks, you're going to give yourself an edge, a better chance of success in trading it. If you sell the derivatives, I'm assuming, I haven't traded it. Unlike what most people will tell you, or most channels out there, they got you mostly buying calls, and the market's been kind of conducive. You know, anyway, I do not buy premium generally. That is less than a 50% chance of success, and I just generally don't recommend it. All right, so anyway, Tesla had a little bit of a bounce back. It's still a bit of a disappointment. Had a really long, bad day yesterday. It's only up about $7 for the day. The NASDAQ futures right now, they're down about 7 points. The SPY, the E-mini, S&P futures are down about 5, so basically flat. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Who knows if anything's going to happen tomorrow? It's probably going to be a boring day in the stock market. We do have President's Day on Monday, so the stock market's closed. But guys and gals, I mean, we got that crypto market now. It never closes for us, right? That's one of the reasons I love me some crypto. I did buy some Mara and Riot in the IRA today, and Mara and Riot were up huge, and I ended up buying it right at the bell. Mara I paid $40 for. Riot I paid $44 for it. It's had a little bit of a pullback, which was kind of a surprise, but you can see in after hours, man, now Riot's at 46. And Mara's only up to about 38 because Bitcoin is a rockin'. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Where is the Bitcoin chart? Let's see, charts. All right, here we go. Bitcoin was pushing about 50,000. There might have been, yeah, 48 too. I think it was a little bit higher though. How we doing? How we doing, boys and girls? It was a high of 40. Oh, it hit 49,000 today. Come on, I think we can hit 50,000 by the time I wake up tomorrow. That'd be great. SGG in the house. Yeah, man, I got a surprise for you, SGG. We got our Lord and Savior up in one of my tabs right now. What do you think? What do you think? And I got another surprise for you. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's put up the old Excel spreadsheet. Oh yeah, I added BitBoy predictions to it. I'm going to continue to add to these predictions. If BitBoy is right, man, hey, look, I hope that guy is right. I'm retiring for sure this year if these predictions come true. I'm going to have $3 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you were here in the beginning, but I did have a lot of fun today. I did buy some Theta. I'm probably going to buy some more. You can see I got 106 Theta, man. I'm even looking into doing a Guardian node. I need to do a little bit more research on it. It kind of scares me. Theta is my only negative position right now, but excuse me. I got to keep the throat wet, but it makes me burp all the time. So yeah, I did buy some Theta. It was quite a ride. There's no real easy place to get it, which is actually a really good thing, right? I mean, you can get it on Binance, but not Binance.us, and it's the only place to get it. Yeah, you did know. I love me some BitBoy, baby. All hell BitBoy. All right. It's kind of a bummer because you can't even get Theta on Uniswap, but I think Theta, I was reading an article, Theta has a really good chance of coming on Coinbase this year, and it's already on Binance. You know, it's probably coming to Binance.us soon. So those are the kind of coins you can get in them early because it takes a lot of work, right? So if you do that work, I have a really good feeling about that Theta. So I'm going to buy a bit more. Let's see where that website. You guys want to know how to do an ASA to Palo Alto conversion? I got the links for you. All right. Where is the Theta? I got way too many tabs open, man. It's tough watching all your coins and trying to do IT work. All right, so Theta. Where are we? Theta. So here's my Theta wallet. It's a pain in the. So you have to go to wallet.theta.org and you have to set up a wallet, and then you go to Simple Swap. Pretty cool. You just create an account here. You can even buy with MasterCard and Visa. That AES Gaming, how you doing, man? I just crossed 1K in sales on my Pokemon. That's a great. We were talking about Clubhouse this morning. Well, I was talking about it. I even put a tweet out there, man. I'll do some scandalous things for a Clubhouse invite. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, the whole like exclusivity thing is just kind of like one of those things. It seems kind of lame, but at the same time, I like the concept. The ability just to kind of listen in or talk to people is really cool. I mean, it's basically YouTube without video, and you can actually talk to the person. Ian Tubby in the house. I tune in late. Any news on when Coinbase is going to? That's a great question. Hey everyone, like, subscribe, bell button, hit those likes, everyone. That's a great question. We are big fans of Cardano in this channel. My best guess is they're probably not going to mess with it until after the smart contract Gogan is finalized. I don't know if there's any extra coding or any extra overhead for Coinbase to add it before time. I'm actually kind of surprised Coinbase and Binance doesn't have Polkadot too. So that's actually kind of surprising to me. I would imagine ADA will get added to both Kraken and Coinbase soon, but probably like after March, after the Goguen, as long as everything comes fine with the Goguen. Because there's, I mean, dude, like it's, what is it? The third biggest in DOT too, the third and fourth biggest. They're just, I mean, the trading fees they're missing out on is enormous there. And Theta, the same thing. I'm really surprised. Like I would imagine Binance Lite's probably be the first. And it'll probably come to Coinbase and Kraken too. Fax McGee, too. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start streaming a couple times a day. It's the only part of the day I really enjoy. I get out of bed. My balance gets me out of bed. Talking to you guys gets me out of bed. How you doing, Fax? You have a good day today? I'm out of breath though. I don't know why. Too out of shape. Standing up. Getting too old. Like Murtaugh says, I'm too old for this. Yeah, so today I bought some Theta. I'm Theta might become one of my favorites, right? Well, let's take a look at the. You know, I kind of wanted to play around with Decentraland too. I want to go out there and buy me some land in Decentraland, check it out. And next thing you know, my whole life spent in Decentraland. I'll just stop streaming, and I don't know what else you can do in there, but I do want to check that out. Maybe start adding some more Decentraland because I do think, you know. Yeah, it's probably going to be pretty good. But yeah, so I was taking a look at Theta. I mean, there's just a lot going on here. I might even try and figure out how to stream on Theta. Like Steve Chen, I don't know this dude, but you think I would, being in IT, but co-founder of YouTube, right? Decentralized video. You can't be censored. I can say whatever I want. I can say we can talk about weed stocks. Like I ain't worried about YouTube censoring me right now. I'm not even making money. Another benefit from living in another country, access to most. Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, there's pros and cons to everything. I mean, I love my freedom here. So, you know, the taxes is the hardest part. And then there's pros and cons to all the regulation. But what are you going to do? I mean, you can go move to China. I don't know that it's any better over there. You watch a lot more of the traveling nomad than I do. You might know where the best places to live are. Where does Raoul Paul whatever live? I hear it's pretty expensive there, but that looks pretty luxurious. So yeah, this Theta, man, it's got, you know, decentralized video. I'm gonna spend some more time looking into this, but it was such a pain. Again, you have to go to Simple Swap. When you go to Simple Swap, you pick what you want to buy, and it'll give you the address to send it to. And so this address is going to be your Theta wallet that you set up. And then you say you want to do 1 Ethereum or what have you. And then you'll put your address in here and you'll click exchange, and it'll give you the ability, it'll tell you where to send. Like if you're buying it with Ethereum, it'll tell you where you're sending your Ethereum. And there's a video out there. I'll try and see if I can find the link and post it. But so then you send it. So you just go to Coinbase and you send your Ethereum to the address it gives you. Dude, it took an hour, man. It took about an hour. I was nervous as hell. I only bought like $300 worth, but so I'm probably going to buy some more. And then I was looking at doing a Theta Guardian node, but that requires 1,000 Theta, which I can obviously afford. But then there were some other things like, you know, it requires a decent computer and a 5 meg upload download. I have all that. My biggest concern is I don't know how much. I only have like the one computer here. And I really regret not buying that Newegg computer last week, because them bad boys are completely out of stock now. But my biggest concern would be like, how much bandwidth is that going to eat up? Because Comcast is going to tear my ass up if I go over a terabyte. Hell yeah, China, yeah. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't need them sending some dudes over with axes, but yeah, zero freedom. They literally have. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's some bad stuff they got going on over there. I don't know all of it, but I do know that they have like those concentration camps and stuff, and there's definitely a lot of wrongdoing over there. I mean, there's going to be pros and cons wherever you live. I mean, you go live in the Caribbean or whatever, and you're just going to get smacked up in the head with hurricanes. I I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I may just end up back in my farm in Kansas where it's nice and quiet and everyone leaves me alone. And, you know, at least if I can go to a big town, a fairly big town, 15 minutes away, a really big town, 30 minutes away, still get my groceries and what have you, build me a little bunker, get crazy, grow a really long beard and stock up on. I don't want to get politics into it, but let's just say the politics are rough for me back in the homeland of Kansas because they can be a little wacko over there. Anyway, yeah, let's pull up the Excel spreadsheet. Had a pretty good day, pretty good. I need to turn back on my HBO subscription. It's time to do another marathon of the Larry David show. What the hell is it called? Why my brain? Curb. I need to do another Curb. Man, Netflix, I need to cancel that. I was bummed out about that the other day. They no longer have all kinds of shows I like watching, like Friends, The Office, Parks and Rec, Archer, The 70s Show. And what the hell is there to watch on there anymore? A bunch of kid warlock shows. Anyway, Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin's doing pretty good. Is it going to make a run for 50 grand tonight? I think it might, man. Bitcoin likes moving a little bit at nighttime, right around 4 a.m. I don't know where in the world my 4 a.m. is, but right around 4 a.m. is when that's either moving up and down. Ethereum still just kind of hanging around the $1,800. I think that's going to make the 2,000 here pretty soon. Hey, you know what? Speaking of BitBoy, all right, I can't help myself. So, BitBoy, 2,500 by Valentine's Day. One of two things are going to happen. He's not going to shut up if he's right, or he's going to have a million excuses why he wasn't right? So, either way, we're going to have a show. All right, enough about BitBoy. Wait, do we need to pull up BitBoy one more time? All hell the BitBoy. Eventually, word's going to get around that I keep making fun of BitBoy. He's gonna come knocking on my door and want to fight. You know, like I was watching him one day and he talked about how I don't even want to say this out loud because I don't want the rumor to get twisted that I said this, but he said he dared the Mexican mafia to come kill him and gave him his address. I mean, like, I don't know how he did that, but I don't know. That's a pretty crazy story. Anyway, I love me some BitBoy. All hell BitBoy. All right. Anything you guys want to talk about, man? Let's take a look at what's going on Twitter in the news. What's happening on the news? I don't know how these night streams are going to go. We're just going to get a flow. I just want to talk to people, see what's going on. Again, you guys want to know how to convert an ASA to Palo Alto? Sounds like fun, huh? Take a quick look at the Twitters, see if anything jumps out at me. And that impeachment trial, man. What say you? Thumbs up if smash of the likes. Thumbs up if you think Trump is going to get convicted. Thumbs down. No, thumbs down. Thumbs up if you think he's going to get convicted, and thumbs up if you think he's going to escape. All right. That looks delicious, Dr. James Schultz. What are we eating? Wait, is there? Oh, I can't eat bread. Celiac. Deadpool. I love me some Deadpool. What's she up to? I bet I don't even have to read it. I bet ADA is in the ADA. Cardano. We love talk. No, wrong. If you're selling ADA now, you really, yeah, no, that reminds me. I got to put 5,000 more. I think I'm just going in with we got to get my ADA bag up to 100,000. I don't even care what I'm paying right now. Now, this is really our Lord and Savior right here, Charles Hostin. Boom, boom, Trezor. Sent 10. What's something to keep smiling? Just a native token, Trezor. Oh yeah, cool. The Fly, if you don't follow this guy, he's quite chatty. I don't even want to see anything related to the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know. It's just still too painful. Between SGG rubbing salt in my wound on Space Talk this morning and the nonstop. Oh my goodness. This is, oh my good. F you, BitBoy. Right there. F you. F you. Kansas City Chiefs, he's happy because my Chiefs whooped his Atlanta Falcons ass. Actually, they barely beat him. It was kind of sad. Pump. He needs to rename himself to Pump. Bitcoin absolutely punishing the bears. Really? I mean, I don't think anything crazy is going on in Bitcoin that bears are getting punished right now. I think it's like kind of chill. I mean, it was up a bit. What do we got? It's up $454 right now. What time did he post that? I don't think that's destroying any bears. Oh, this chick, man. Do you guys follow it? Chelsea Patel. Did she change her name to that? Or has that always been there, man? Drives me insane. I need to stop following whoever she keeps getting. No offense, Chelsea. I know you could probably have me killed. Clark, I like this. Oh, that reminds me. Can I still pull this up? So I was looking at my Kraken. Release the Kraken. Let's see if this works. Probably need to mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Nostradamus. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's take a quick look. So I did stake 1 ETH over at Release the Kraken. Look at that. I think I got paid. We finally got paid. I got 0.0007460 ETH. So I kind of want to keep an eye on that. I like to watch that. So that way, if I do end up losing all my money because I'm too heavily invested, in 3 or 4 years, I'll probably have me a little ETH to get me through the day. Got something to, again, I need to buy my tent now. And then we got my Polkadot. We're at 502.97. I think we're going to get a little deposit tomorrow on that. I'm looking forward to that. And then I got my BlockFi deposit. I don't know. They must do that at night. It's not really a deposit. They just show you how much you're accruing. This morning it was at 159.69. So it looks like we made about another $24. Again, $20 to $25 a day right now at current prices. Can't beat that. If you're new to the stream, check the link out below. Like I said, I'm transparent. I only put links down below into the products I use, and I think BlockFi is one of the greatest products out there. At the end of the day, most of my money is going over to this BlockFi account until those interest rates change, because there's just way too much value, way too much passive income you can get over there. You're earning 6% on your Bitcoin. They pay you in Bitcoin. You're earning 5.25% on your Ethereum. You're paid in Ethereum. If you're not into crypto, man, you could do it in gold. You can do the stable coin. You get like 8% in gold, I think, or you can even put it in the stable coin tied to the US dollar. 8.6% on your dollar. Hard to beat that. However, again, one thing you gotta I was watching the what was it, the altcoin daily stream last night, and they said, yeah, might as well put it in a stable coin. There's no downside. Yeah, well, there is one downside. It's not FDI insured, right? So keep that in mind. This isn't insured by the government, though I do think, I've been told, and I'm not an expert on this, please do your own due diligence. I should look into it a bit more. It is they apparently have some crypto insurance covering them, but at the end of the day, if they get wrecked, is it gonna just wreck everyone along the way? Yeah, man, nice. Yeah, dude. Again, at the end of the day, I'm gonna stack as much Bitcoin as I can, and we'll see how that changes. I do want to diversify, but I don't know what the best diversification. Like right now, I know what they are. In 3 or 4 years, I don't know how much that's going to change, right? So, the line of thought is, and I agree with it, that Ethereum's the second safest, and then you got your Cardano and your DOT that are all really safe, but Cardano still has a lot to prove. I think they're going to pull it off. They got a really good structure. I think Cardano can end up possibly even being like number 2 over Ethereum. The thing that's going to prevent anything from overtaking Bitcoin is it's the old G. They don't make a lot of changes to it, and it's just going to be an amazing store of value of limited supply. So there is no reason. Like, I can't think of any circumstance that would allow Bitcoin to fall unless it got like hacked by like quantum computing or some crazy hack, right? That's really the only thing that's going to dethrone Bitcoin, in my opinion. Who cares if something else comes along and it's better, right? At the end of the day, the fact that it's stable and doesn't change much is one of its best pros. Never sell your yeah, no. Yeah, man. Hopefully I'm alive to enjoy it all, because I couldn't agree with you more. Bitcoin, in my opinion, one Satoshi might end up being $1 in our lifetimes. I do believe that, but that would mean 100 million Bitcoin. That's going to happen, right? In my opinion, that's going to happen. It's just whether or not it's in my lifetime and your guys' lifetime. If you guys are younger than me, you got a better chance of seeing that happen. Can it be 100 million in the next 10 years? Yeah, it could be. If the adoption picks up, if that curve just booms, man, if more and more institutions go into it. Man, who was I thinking about that I didn't even mention? But there's no doubt in my mind that all the top stocks are going to get into it. Amazon, yeah, did you guys see that Amazon is doing cryptocurrency in Mexico? I don't know a whole lot on that. But it's just a matter of time before they start buying, or allowing crypto in Amazon, and possibly even buying it and selling it there. Or they're big, man. I don't know if they have any actual fintech companies as part of their conglomerate. Whether or not they're going to buy any or incorporate any, it seems kind of like a no-brainer to me. Apple, they have their wallet. It's coming for Apple. They're going to buy it. They're going to put it on their treasury. Facebook, they got DM stablecoin. It's coming there. They're going to integrate it. Who knows? Like Facebook and NFTs, no brainer, right? And something like integrate something with like Decentraland or something similar. That makes a lot of sense. YouTube and things like, that's one of the things about Theta. YouTube is running, validation nodes or whatever, and it's also with GRT. I got me some GRT and I want to buy more, but they're running nodes in GRT. Google's not stupid, and they've got phones and they got Google Pay. Crypto's coming there. It's a fact, it's coming. And there's a whole lot of things Google are going to want to do with that. And obviously, Google's one of their big claim to fame is they index the internet, right? So you got to decentralize the graph. It's an index of cryptocurrency, DeFi, all that stuff, and they're running nodes on it. They see way into the future. They don't got stupid people over at Google. What's Lark saying about ETH 2.0? I started having laryngitis, so doing 2 streams a day might not work out, but we're going to see if we can make this work. Lark 2.0 will totally change the economic incentives for ETH instead of miner. Yeah, no, I agree. Proof of work, or is it proof of stake? I forget. I know they're going to the one where you don't have to have miners. What's going on at? What are the good? Let's take a quick look at any good websites. We got that. Got CoinGate, the Daily Hodl, CoinDesk. We'll just take a quick. Anything popping off in the news? Probably not. Bitcoin's not doing anything. His tiny crypto portfolio says Bitcoin is great. Didn't he not like Bitcoin a minute ago? Crypto well abruptly moves 932 million Bitcoin in single transaction. That had to make him S his pants. Twitter, Jack Dorsey. Crypto's coming to Twitter, right? Twitter exploring whether to follow. Oh, okay, come on, exploring my ass. Jack, come on, dude. That's coming. Fundstrat dramatically increases Bitcoin price target for 2021. Predicts Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin. Yeah, who the hell else? Who the hell is not predicting that? And let's say XRP poised to pop and outperform Bitcoin. All right, I don't know who this analyst is. It must be that idiot that thinks Tesla's going to $17. Billionaire Mark Cuban now owns crypto asset backed by investment giant Pantera. I didn't know Pantera, the rock group Pantera, was into cryptocurrency. That's pretty cool. What's going on over at CoinDesk? Oh, Bitcoin option. That's what I'm talking about. I want some of that Bitcoin options market. That's what I want to be in. Yeah, Bitcoin ETF improved in Canada. You know, that ETH futures is not on Tastyworks. It kind of bums me out. Not really. It's 50 to 1. I'm not going to trade that thing. I would imagine it's eventually going to come. How's the NASDAQ doing? Still down -9. Again, it's probably going to be a very slow, boring today. In the stock market, we got President's Day Monday. That is not going to stop me streaming Monday morning because we are going to have some crypto fun. Gradually, then suddenly, MasterCard, BNY Mellon, Amazon, Twitter. Yeah, we all know. It's coming. It's coming. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for coming to the night stream. We've got to build this channel. Hit them like buttons. Hit them subscribe buttons. I will be back 6:25 a.m. PST. Actually, dude, like, I'm such an idiot. You guys got to say something. I'm sitting here reading articles and looking at Twitter, and it's on my phone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive. We'll take a quick look at the crypto prices before we wrap this up. Anything special going on? I am still down in Theta. The graph is, what's the graph doing? $2, man. I think I bought that at $1. What's Cardano? 91 cents. Is it time to buy that dip in? Tubby, Bitcoin option trading as if it's not volatile. No, dude. The wider the options market spreads, the more available the derivatives market comes, it will add liquidity and stability to it. Like, one of the things missing, even on the futures, right? I can come over here. I can't do it on the micro futures and the mini futures, but if I come over here and trade the NASDAQ, I can go long or go short the NASDAQ. And then I can come over here, like, say I go long the NASDAQ, I can come over here and sell a call against it and hedge my position. So being able to do that in cryptocurrency is going to add a lot of liquidity, and you can't even do that right now. I think it's coming, but you can't do it in the Bitcoin future. I imagine you can't do it in the Ethereum future. It's going to come because there's just so much money that could be made from the market makers. It adds a lot of liquidity. It'll add a lot of stability. One of the things Tastyworks does have is they have the small exchange, and you know, these are like very, very small futures. They are looking and trying, and probably will get a crypto bucket future added to their small exchange, and I will be trading the hell out of that. Hopefully I can trade that in my IRA too. But right now, like, they have a technology one, they have a precious metal ones, they have one that's the SM75. I think this is kind of like this top 75 in the Russell. And they got some really good ones. So options are supposed to be coming to this too. But man, and then at the end of the day, right, it's just a learning about how to trade options, right? And if you sell options, you're better than 50%. You just have to know like how much you got in it. And it's a much, like, I would love to say like, look, I want to add another Bitcoin to my portfolio. Bitcoin's at 50,000. I go out there and sell a 45 put in Bitcoin instead, or 45,000. I don't know how much premium I'll get for that, but it's going to be a bit, like 1,000 or 2,000 maybe. It's going to depend on the IV, the volatility. So I'm going to get, say, $1,000 or $2,000 just given to me. And unless Bitcoin drops below 45,000, which it most certainly can, I'm Gucci. If it does, say I get $2,000, well, I buy one Bitcoin at 43,000. When it's at 50,000, 43,000 sounds great. But that being said, if it's one of them 30% chili dippers and it goes down to 30 grand, you know, not so much. But it's better than 50% chance. And you can buy a wing. You can, you know, protect yourself. So that way, sell a 45, buy back a 42, get some credit, and your max loss is defined. It's all great, man. I cannot wait for that to happen. And hopefully, so I can only enable cryptocurrency in one of my accounts over here, which is kind of a bummer, but I decided to do that on my small account. Yeah. So I decided to do that on my small account because this is the account I'm really trying to grow. I want to try and grow this from 2,500 to 25,000 in 1 year, and we're well on our way. Well, I mean, 4 months in, we're 1/3 of the way there pretty much. So, and right now I'm doing it mostly with Ethereum. I got you know, I did really well in selling a lot of Tesla put credit spreads and rolled a lot of my profits. Also, Mara and Riot. I had a lot of Mara and Riot stock. Hit some Neo stock when it's cheap, and then I've rolled that into Ethereum right now. I mean, if BitBoy's right, this account's going to be 54,000, 60,000 by the end of the year. So that's all good. Ethereum, 1789. Everything just kind of consolidating, which is good. Again, I've said numerous times, I'd rather have a nice, slower, steady push up. And I really don't, actually, I don't want Bitcoin to be right, if you're being honest. I don't want a $500,000 or $600,000 Ethereum that quick, a 20,000. I think his new price is like 50,000 on Ethereum. If that happens, then it's almost going to guarantee a really, really bloody pullback. Instead, I just want to see a lot of liquidity come in, a lot of institutional buying in, and a nice steady climb up. If we, like if Ethereum were to go to anywhere between like 5 and 10,000, nice and slow with a little few dips here and there. The same with Bitcoin, 100,000, 200,000. And that way we can just, you know, we could sleep at night. We won't have some major crash and some huge bear market. So that's kind of what I hope for. Continue to build up my BlockFi account. So that way, when my bag gets to like 2 million or so and it's long-term capital gains, and that way, like, I can have a million in my BlockFi account, just passive income, paying my bills, take some off the table, buy a house, won't have to pay for the house, buy a Tesla Plaid, buy a Tesla Cybertruck, slap Tesla solar on my roof with the Tesla battery. We love us some Tesla over here, right? With a couple battery packs. All I need is money for food. Actually, I'm a little worried about healthcare, right? When you're retired, I got to imagine that's pretty expensive. But anyway, we'll deal with that when we're rich in a couple years. We can always all meet in the Bahamas like once a year because we'll just have FU money. Anyway, again, so easy for me to go off the rails. I love you guys. I'll be back 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Love you. Peace.